What's up, collective? So when I'm giving to you guys energy, man, let me explain. Okay, there are two words. First of all, mysteriously spooky. Okay, something is about to manifest in your life so big and so unusual that is going to be mysteriously spooky. Collective, chosen one. One question they will ask: how did you do that? Okay? So, whatever this is that's coming in for you, it was set for this time. I was getting the vision of a switch, right? The chosen ones, you have a switch on the inside of you. And in your entire life, the switch was on off. And it was set for a specific time in your life to turn on. Guess what? That time is now. For the very first time in your entire existence on this planet, for this timeline, you're about to have something happen or manifest, or you're about to become a certain way that it's literally going to be scary. Okay? Now, I know we around Halloween, so you're going to fit straight in. You're not going to even need a costume. You being the chosen one that just manifested this thing, that's the costume. Okay? Wow. So we're going to jump into the spread. We're going to start it here. Then we're going to take it over to Patreon for the extended vibes. And like I've been telling you guys in the last videos, you no longer have to wait till like the first to join. Whatever day you join, that is your cycle date for the month. Okay. It used to be you join on this day and then you pay again on the 1st and now you're straight. No. Now, if you join on the 15th, 16th, 17th, 20th, whatever, that is your next pay date for the following month. Okay. So I'm glad they switched that around. I know that's a little bit more convenient for everybody. So, first card up, it says, listen to your heart. Awaken psychic abilities. Tune into the infinite, okay? You have infinite possibilities on what you can create. But for this specific lifetime, let's just say you chose it or you were chosen for this special time, for this manifestation to take place in your life. And for a lot of you guys, it has a lot to do with your psychic abilities. Or it has a lot to do with the fact that you are able to single-handedly tap into frequencies that people around you cannot. You are able to get into those spaces, those frequencies that a lot of people don't even know exist. And again, this switch that has been set to off your entire life is about to be turned on for the first time. And the way you're going to be able to bring things into existence, you're going to be able to conjure up opportunities, right? And you're not going to even have to try. A lot of these things are going to start coming towards you. And it's going to have people wondering, how did you do that? May even have some people saying, why you? Okay? But a lot of it, again, has a lot to do with waking up to your abilities, using your gifts, your skills, your talents, and here we go, following your heart. A lot of people are going to be like, how did you have the ability to move forward in that area? How did you have the ability to go against the grain, to go against the norm, to do something that nobody in this group has ever done, and then achieve things that we never could have dreamed of? Scary. Spooky. Okay. Now, psychic abilities. This is also working another way. I'm seeing it as where you're going to be able to say things, and then they're going to come true, right? You're going to speak those things into existence. I'm getting, for some of you guys, you're going to be able to speak things into existence on other people's behalf. Okay. The thing too that I keep getting is like, it's mysterious and it's spooky and it's scary because some of you guys have maybe removed yourself from certain areas or from certain groups because you found out something. Or it just so happens to look like you figured something out when you may not even figured it out. Okay, let me give you an example. This group of people, they were saying they're going to do this, and when they get here, we're going to have this, and we're going to do that. And it just so happened God told you, don't go that night. I need you to go over here and go do that. So you do that, and you miss out on a bunch of drama, and now everyone's like, well, how did they know? How did they know we were getting ready to do that? Okay, so some spooky things may be happening that you don't even know. You wasn't even trying, but you figured something out without figuring something out, okay? Let's go ahead and let's get this spread. All right, what do we have as the current vibe of energy? Ooh, the Star card. I love this card. Okay, so again, this mysteriousness, you being spooky. Also, that switch being activated. A lot of you guys thought you were just going to go your whole life unknown, There wasn't going to be much like hype or buzz surrounding your gift, your skill, your talent, your project. Then all of a sudden, that light switch gets turned on, the spotlight comes on you, you get all of this attention, and even you are a little shocked and spooked out. Like, wait a minute, why all of a sudden is all of this happening to me, or, you know, for me, or because of me, you know? So the star card is also talking about like when you are in the middle of following your heart, you may come across a lot of obstacles. Again, you're doing stuff for the first time that people around you didn't even know to do. So you're creating the trail. But I think for a lot of you guys, you have finally come to that space where you're supposed to be. And it's no longer creating a trail. It's no longer looking and searching and hoping and wishing. No, you followed your heart, and now you're reaping the rewards. And it's not just about you following your heart. People watched you follow your heart. And so now it's like, wow, this was the payoff. You may have had people looking at you like, let's see, is it going to be worth it? And even if you're in the middle, if you haven't quite made it to, you know, what you were trying to achieve yet, I'm telling you, what's the result? Keep walking, keep pushing, because you got some really good energy waiting for you. Okay, but let's see what is cross-vital. So we got listen to your heart, you got these psychic abilities, you got a lot of hope and a lot of confidence. The spotlight is on you. Things are being activated in you for the first time on this planet. What is it cross-vital? The 8 of Wands. Now, when this happens, or maybe happening now, I'm getting a flood. There's a flood of messages about to come in. There's a flood of opportunities. I mean, I'm getting a whole array of things right now. Some of y'all need to get ready. Some of y'all need to stand in front of the mirror and practice your public speaking, okay? Some of you guys are about to have messages saying, can you come here and be our special guest? I think I was getting that for a different reading, okay? Now, with this holiday season coming up, I'm also getting that some of you guys are going to be put on the spot at family events. For example, if you sing, they're going to be like, oh, it's a piano right here. Why don't you sit down and sing some Christmas carols and lead us in that, you know, the Christmas carols for everybody to sing. So it may be a lot of things that you are asked to do, asked to come to, okay? And then there may just be a whole slew of messages and, again, communications. This also may be communications from people who are out of state. You may get communication from people who are out of the country, okay? But there's a lot of news flying your way. Okay, I keep getting especially a lot of invitations, okay? Let's see what's at the deep root. Ooh, the Page of Pentacles. Now, you know, every time I get on here, some money get involved. Some way, somehow, money gets involved. Now, this may be the beginning stages of a brand new business. Somebody may say, hey, listen, you got that quality that we need. Why don't you be the face of our brand new company, right? Why don't you put your voice on this brand new track, right? Whatever your field is, whatever your area, y'all know I love entertainment, so I'm always gonna reference that. But whatever yours is, hey, can you be the special chef at our Christmas event or for the company, okay? Some of you guys may be in a band and you're gonna go to the corporate events and, you know, you're gonna play and you're gonna be the main people to, you know, carry along the party. It's going to be your music, your guitar playing, your songs, your soundtracks that's going to keep the party popping, okay? Let's see what happened in the recent past. How did we even get to this? The Knight of Swords. So some of you guys, I just heard cruel. No matter what has been cruel, no matter what has been hurtful, no matter what harm tried to come your way, it's done. Like, it didn't meet it. I'm seeing, and I'm going to tell y'all this dream I had in a second. I'm seeing something coming your way, like, you know how those asteroids come towards Earth, but then they start breaking apart. And before it can come shatter the Earth and tear us all apart, like when it goes through the different layers, it starts to break apart. And by the time it gets into the atmosphere, it's just an itty bitty tiny rock, right? So somebody may have hurled something your way as big as an asteroid. But by the time it got to you, it wasn't nothing but an itty bitty pebble that had no effect, okay? So for anybody who feels like something was cruel, something was wrong, it was for a purpose, and it's not as big as what the person's intention was, if that makes sense. I wanted to throw an asteroid at you, but by the time it got to you, it was just a pebble and it missed your head, you know? That kind of thing. Now, I do want to talk about that because with this sword, I'm getting the word, it needs a healing in that area. Okay, so whatever this was that was cruel, let's go ahead and try to heal that right now, or give you at least some comfort to know. Cocoon of white light. Watch this. Rest in perfect love. Understand oneness. Okay? You are a part of God's team. If they hit you, they hit God. So that's what they're going to have to, they're going to have to answer to God. Okay? But you are a cocoon of white light. And I even want to say that whatever was coming your way, it wasn't just because it got into the atmosphere of the earth. It's because it started to try to enter the atmosphere of your aura. And by the time it penetrated your aura and tried to get to your body, it had gotten broken up. This also is going back to how we started, where I'm saying this mysteriousness about you. It's like, wait a minute, I threw an asteroid at you. How come you didn't get blown up? So the mysteriousness of why certain things didn't work, okay? You're on the path of listening to your heart. This is brightening and strengthening your aura so nothing can penetrate, get in, and hurt you. And at the same time, whatever was cruel, I'm getting that it's getting smaller and smaller. It doesn't have the effect that it was supposed to have, okay? And that wasn't, the intention was for it to have a huge impact on you, but yet and still, it didn't. Let's see, headspace. Ooh, this card, uh-oh. Well, there is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords always talks about that kind of every man for themselves, or do what I have to do to win. It's going back to this Knight of Swords card. Some of you guys are still thinking about something that was cruel. And I keep getting like this next big thing that you manifest is going to make up for all of that. Can you imagine a pebble to the sun? Like you won't even see it, And so this is what's about to happen. Some of you guys had things going on again. You didn't even know that they were happening. And as you made decisions that counteracted things in the back that were supposed to get you. You were supposed to make a right. All of a sudden you said, you know what, let me go left. And it was a trap on the right. You didn't know it. You just said, I'm going to do something different today. I'm going to go to the left. And so you avoided a lot of stuff that was meant for you to fall. And because you didn't, you got people thinking. You got people questioning, okay? And a lot of the information that you're getting, a lot of the decisions that you're making is because you're following your heart. Sometimes in your mind, you may tell yourself, this is what I'm going to do. But then you wake up and you got a different feeling. You got a different vibe. And you're like, you know what? I might choose to do something different. And that choice to do something different, I'm feeling to tell some of y'all, boom, you're headed towards one of the biggest manifestations of your life. Whew. Take a deep breath. Oh my God. Let's see. What's coming up near future? The Page of Swords. So that mysterious energy, what are you doing to make that happen? What's going on behind you? Okay. So this Page of Swords is somebody who's very quick-witted. Okay. Somebody who is an information seeker. So this could be you seeking information, or this can be someone seeking information on you or trying to get information from out of you. I think it's interesting that the last three cards that I pulled are all swords cards. Okay, swords cards is usually about that mental space. Okay, it's about you using your intellect. It's about you being quick. It's about you being sharp on your game. And I think that this is a lot of the energy you're about to start feeling. A lot of the things that are about to be activated in your life. You're going to be sharper, quicker. People are going to be talking to you. You're going to catch it. Some of y'all going back to old contracts. No, wait a minute now. Y'all owe me some money and you're going to get a check. Okay, a lot of big manifestations are coming in for you, not only because God is activating you at this time, but because you're going to get sharp. Your mind about to be real sharp. It's like nothing is going to get past you. And it's the way that you're going to be able to keep your mind set on certain things to help keep bringing in and attracting even better. Now, I'm going to pull one more of these oracle cards, then we're taking it over to Patreon. But I just keep feeling the need to talk about the swords. Because this here, I'm feeling like it needs some healing. I mean, we got one person watching, we got somebody else coming in on something cruel, and then the Five of Swords is all about like that every man for themselves. It's a single-handed victory. If you have to lose so I win, then so be it. So I got two cards that jumped out. Let's heal this energy before this big manifestation comes in. Ascension lift. Prepare for rapid spiritual growth. Be prepared for opportunities. I told you A lot of these things are coming in now, and you want to be prepared for these opportunities, okay? If you was playing basketball and you was over there on the side, you got your hands like this, right? Sometimes you see the players call out, I'm right here, you know? So you prepared, you ready, you open, okay? Let's see what else we get. Stargate of Lyra, expand your casual chakra, enter the unicorn kingdom. When I hear unicorn kingdom, I'm getting just, it's a bunch of magic. Okay, we're coming to a time on our planet where a lot of people are figuring stuff out. So if everybody is figuring stuff out, just like supply and demand, right? If nobody's buying it, then it's one price. But if everybody starts buying it, then the price goes up and not everybody can afford it, right? So now the price of ascension just went up because everybody started figuring it out. Oh, law of attraction. Oh, all I gotta do is keep my mind like this and manifest that. Okay, so the price just went up. There is inflation in the spirit realm. And in order for you to now be able to access certain energies and vibrations, now you gotta, you know, whatever, you gotta raise your vibration to get there. However y'all do that, whether that's you meditating all the time, whether that's you staying in your vibe, okay, however you get to that vibration, the price just went up, okay? You all have a lot of spiritual currency, so you're cashing in on things that, you know, maybe other people didn't have enough to buy or couldn't afford, okay? These are all just terms to help explain. We're speaking spiritually, okay? And I keep feeling the need to say this. It's like you had a reserve tank filled with currency, spiritual currency, even good karma. So a lot of you guys are about to manifest something that you paid for with good karma, but you didn't even know your bank account was that stacked. Your spiritual bank account was that stacked. So you get this energy all of a sudden. It's almost kind of like, you know how you do those like settlements, like they got this big case, right? And everybody's gonna get a cut, right? But then you get this mysterious check in the mail. And it's like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, what am I calling it? The class action lawsuits, those type of things. Okay, so not figuratively speaking, but spiritually speaking, a lot of you guys are getting a refund. Okay, maybe you're getting a refund from things that were unfair. Maybe you prayed about some things. Maybe you decided I'm going to push through anyway. And every time you decided to do that, there was more currency added to your spiritual bank account. And now your bank account is so full that the spiritual bank is like, okay, all right, they're not spending no money. They don't even know this money is here. Let's write them a check and just send it to them. And then you wake up as the star. Or you wake up with this type of energy, okay? You wake up on that frequency, that vibration. Can you imagine you went to sleep and you was in a tent, and then the next morning you woke up because of all the good karma and all of the things, and because your button was pushed, your switch was lifted to on, then you woke up in some mansion, okay? And it was all yours. This is what I'm talking about, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the biggest manifestations of your life. And it's about to have you looking very spooky, okay? It's going to be mysterious. You ever seen something happen and it scared you? And I'm not talking about something bad. I'm talking about something good. Something so good, it's scary. That's how this feels, okay? So congratulations, all right? Now, we're going to continue these vibes over on Patreon. I definitely want to talk about some fears, okay? We talked about some things that need to be healed, but let's get rid of a few more fears before this thing comes in. Then we got to talk about that point of view. I got to see how you look, okay? How do you look from the outside looking in as this scary, mysterious manifester, right? Then we're going to talk about some hopes, and then we're going to talk about the next 30 days from now, okay? So the next 30 days from now, we'll be past Halloween, we're moving towards Thanksgiving, and there are going to be some energies that you need to be aware of. So we're going to be unveiling those so that we can get down to it, okay? Now, I must say this, guys, I picked up another project, and so I will be in and out for the rest of the year, okay? So I'm going to be doing collective vibes on YouTube. Every once in a while, I may throw in the Zodiac. I will be doing the Zodiacs over on Patreon just because I don't want to wear myself out, okay? I know a lot of people get irritated when I don't do that sign, but guys, I can't die, okay? I got to be here for a while, and I do not want to wear myself thin, and I do not want anything that I have, like any opportunities that have come my way. I'm so appreciative and so grateful that I do want to give those the time energy and effort that they deserve. Okay, I prayed for these things and here they are. So I gotta give it my attention. Okay, so please understand that. And if you want your individual zodiac sign, go ahead over to Patreon to watch those. Okay, now everybody else, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. I would love to have you as one of my subscribers. Hit the like button if you heard anything that you enjoyed, if it sizzled in your spirit or anything. And I think that's it. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see y'all in the next video.